Hello, boys and girls. Guess what? It is mail call. This just arrived today. I know what it is. So what we got here is, all right, I never thought I'd ever get into doing this because I thought that it was just a lot of work, and that is using a hammock for my shelter system. And don't get me wrong, I'm not about to change. I'm a ground dweller, and I know all you hammock people, you have that secret handshake and all that good stuff, but I never got into it because I always thought that it was a lot of work, a lot of tying of knots of everything. But there was a company that reached out to me, and it is East Hills Outdoors. They emailed me and they asked me if I wanted to do a review, not on the hammock, but they wanted me to do a review on an underquilt. And this is a 45-degree East Hill Outdoors full set underquilt. I said to him, well, that'd be great, but I don't have a hammock, so it didn't make much sense to me, though. No problem. We will send you the complete setup. And they did. They sent me, in here, you have two 10-foot tree straps. You've got some bungee cord, and you also have your complete bug netting. This is a double wide hammock. Everything's included in here. There you have carabines on both ends. The tree strap also, which comes with that, is your rain fly. This is a tarp in here. It's a 10 by 9.5 foot tarp. In here also is your lines and your stakes to stake it out. All of this comes together, these two items, and this makes a complete hammock system. This here is very inexpensive. It comes in a blue, which I preferred, or it comes in a red. And it was, what price here? I got a little cheat sheet here, but it was $75.99. So $76 for the rain fly, the tarp, everything that you need in here to set up a hammock system. The only other thing is the underquilt. That was extra. And the underquilt for the long one sold for $59.99. $60. So I think the other one was $10 cheaper. It's a blue one also. So everything, the whole system, everything that you want, which is easy, it's for a layman like myself, is at around $140. So it doesn't break the bank, and if you're on the fence about whether you should try hammocking or not, this is probably the way to go. I've never even laid in a hammock. I've never set up a hammock. So I think tomorrow we're going to get out there. I got to find a couple trees in the area over some of these places that I do day hikes. I think I need like anywhere somewhere around between 13 to 20 feet apart because the tree straps are 10 feet each. This holds up to 700 pounds. The hammock itself is 9 feet, so I need some distance between that. So should get a real laugh out of that, but I've been watching and trying to figure this all out, and I think I can do it, and we'll find out tomorrow. All right. Well, here we are out here. We're back in the Savannah Preserve. East Hills Outdoors. It's the Jungle Explorer. Comes with everything you can possibly want. All right, guys, first thing we're going to do, this is the whole hammock setup in here. It comes in a pouch that will attach to the outside of the hammock. So we got two 10-foot tree straps, and these are tree-friendly straps. And we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to get these up. So, on these tree straps, like I said, they're 10 feet long. You will have, on one end, you'll have a loop. And on the other end, you have, it looks like about I'd say a good 5 foot of daisy chain loops here with all different sections on it on where you want to put your hammock to make sure that it's pitched properly. So I am a little over 6 foot. I'm looking at a good tree distance here between trees. I'd say it's a good 18 feet. Take the part and wrap this part around the tree. So I'm like I said, 6 foot. I'm gonna do this about 5 feet. I'm gonna go up about 5 feet. you want to take where the loop is, come back down through it like this. There you go. I'd say that's about a 5-foot height there. So now I will go ahead and I'll do that on the other tree. Like I said, everything comes with this hammock. It's fantastic. You don't have to go out and buy anything separately. It's all part of the system. And pull that tight here. Okay, so now we got my 2 straps up. So now let's get into putting the actual hammock up, and we'll start on one side. This comes with the bungee. This is double bungee cords. I'll put this in my pocket for now, but that is for the bug net. So here we go. As you can see, I got the blue one. Each end will have it tied off with a beaner on each one. So I'm going to start off by probably just going maybe to my second loop. So again, I'm going down 1, I'm going down 2. And these are adjustable, so I can change this as we go along. So okay, there's 1. And this will be the second one. Basically, I have the hammock and the bug net. Bug net can be taken out. There's zippers all the way around on both sides. So, in the package also, we've got 2 sets of bungee cord. These are equally the same length. So what you got here is you got 2 ends. So I'm going to go ahead and just make one little half hitch tie here to tie these 2 ends together. Where I tied the 2 together, I'm just going to wrap it around the tree. I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to pull it through. Like I said, these are bungee cords. So now I'm about a half a foot above the actual tree strap. Okay, so now with the 2 lines, you'll see that each one of these has a double loop. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through one side with one loop and one side through the other loop. So let me do that, and after it's done, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, so as you can see, it is a windy day, by the way, so I'm probably picking one of the worst days to do this, but as you can see, there is a double line, and their loops come all the way down on both sides from that double line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going up behind the tree, make a little loop knot back here, just so I can pull this out later and not have it. So now we've got the bug net set up, the hammock set up. Let's see if I know how to get in it. All right, so I'm going to pull this down like this. I'm going to pull this up. All right, I am zipping this up, and we look right over there. There's a second foam pouch, and you've got the outside pouch here also that you can use to store stuff. But my first time in a hammock, guys, and you know what? I could sleep in this. There's no doubt about it. And the bug, it's got inside zippers all the way around. This is the other thing too. If you guys ever want to just hang out in a hammock, unzip this, lay back, and enjoy the day. I like this thing. It's pretty awesome. I recommend it so far. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this 45-degree underquilt on it, and see how this works out. There is a carabine on both sides. Hook one of these ends to the carabine here. All right, I'm going to then come up underneath the hammock's inside there, and the underquilt, and it looks like I got enough of a pocket under here to trap the warm air. So this is a 45 degree. You could inside here put a sleeping pad. Anyway guys, this here was a little bit of an issue for me. I got to learn how to tweak this up a little bit better. It just was so windy. We had to hold one end, I had to hold this end. It kept going up and down, but I think I've got it all right now. Probably raised it up a little bit more. But like I said, this is the first time I ever did it. And it was the first time I ever laid in a hammock. And it's not bad. Whether I'll turn into a hammock camper, I don't know. I got to use this a lot more to do that, but I know you hammock campers out there love it. I've always been a ground dweller, and I probably for a while still will be, but this is a really, really well-made product. I noticed all along the hammock, it was all triple stitched, and the 2 pockets inside, the outside pocket, the bug net, the straps, the stakes, everything comes with it. It's very affordable, and you can get out there and do some hammocking with it and not break the bank, and it works. So anyway guys, that's a wrap on that. Again, thanks to East Hill Outdoors, and I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. It's the next day, and I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging on that last video. Word to the wise, if you're going to do a gear review, make sure you at least open up the packages and go through some of this stuff and get a little idea of what you're doing when you're out there. Yesterday was just a complete craziness. First of all, we also picked one of the windiest days of the year to go out there and do that. I think I did a fairly good job in the beginning, but then when it came to putting up the tarp, that wind kicked in, and my wife and I were chasing that tarp around the field out there like an old comedy act. Then my dog started chasing me and us, and he got his feet caught around the microphone cord. Everything went down, and that probably would have made a better video than the whole video before that. So anyway, it wasn't the gear, it wasn't the equipment that I was doing the review on. Because that is some excellent equipment. I think it's perfect for the person who wants to get out there and start hammocking and have everything that they possibly could, from the carabines to the straps to the ropes to the underquilt to the bug net, you name it. Everything is there in all in one package, and you're good to go at a very, very, very low price. So I just wanted to make that clear. And will I go to a hammock system for my shelter? No. The reason is, at my age, first of all, my left shoulder here, I think I got kind of a little bit of a tear in my rotator cuff. I've had that for years, and I just don't like anything squishing on me. It's very difficult. So I need to move around. I need to have that freedom. I get up at night numerous times, and I change my clothes. I put clothes on, I take clothes off, I drink a lot of water, I read my book, I get stuff out of my bag, and I use a pee bottle, so that would be real difficult in a hammock. I'm not knocking hammocks. I think I watch these guys that use that, and my kudos to you, because you guys have it down pat, and you know how to use a hammock system just right. They do through hikes with them, and I see hammocks all over the place, and I always wanted to try it. Now I have. I'll probably get out there and give it another shot or two. I'm not going to say that. I like being versatile out here. I like using different gear. I want to try everything. I just don't want to be stuck on one thing. So anyway, check out that East Hills Outdoors. They're a great company and with a good product there. I hope that I get out and do some trips here. It's beginning of March right now, so I should be planning on something here pretty soon. We got some springtime hiking. I love getting out March, April, May, and June, and see what we have going on. So please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot better gear reviews, and so we'll see you on the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.